approach the visual aesthetics to improve the narrative?
Yeah, that's a big question.
Yeah, for the start, sorry. The Nicolas Cage question we made later.
Yeah, so it was always quite a contained story, and that's one of the things that appealed to me. Like making a film with only a few elements and trying to make it feel, like a movie. So one of the main challenges, first of all, was finding the location, because the location is kind of a character in, it's like a stage for the film. So we scouted it all over Western Australia. We kind of had to film there because we were getting some assistance from Screen West, which is like a Western Australian support thing. And this place, Yallingup, the last place, the place that's in the movie was the last place we saw, and it was just kind of, it had all the elements of kind of a car park above the beach that was like a stage where you couldn't really see outside of there, and it was very tricky to actually find that place. But then once we had the place, we started with the colors. So like, blue and green and kind of gray are going to be part of the color palette because that's part of the location. And then to build onto that, using reds and yellows and turquoises and things to kind of bring in more of the heat factor into the film. And then to try claustrophobic and intense during the film, and use nature and use the kind of the wildlife in this car park to try and like keep putting pressure on the character. So the main thing was really the location. It's kind of a film about place. Yeah. And then also like to have this place feel nostalgic through the music and the colors and the cinematography, that feels like a kind of distorted memory of the past that's more kind of appealing than reality in a way.
Can you share with us where it was actually?
Yeah, it's called Yallingup.
Yeah, so all of us are fans of Nicolas Cage, obviously. He portrayal in The Surfer, Nicolas Cage's portrayal in The Surfer is both intense and nuanced. And my question is, what was the most unexpected aspect of working with him, and how did his approach influence the film's direction?
We talked a lot before filming, so like we kind of went across through the script and we talked about some ideas that we wanted to try, but then it wasn't really until we started shooting that we're really getting a sense, like he's got a lot of energy, and he's very professional, very like organized, knows all his dialogue, wants to just go, has like so much energy, and that's how I like to shoot also. So it was really good synergy. And then as we were making it, I think we were just having fun. Like he's funny, and we were just having a laugh, and like so then that kind of helped us kind of expand out ideas. So like the eating the rat thing, that wasn't in the script. So that was like something he said, like we were going to do something with the rat. He became like, we had this prop rat with two. One was like kind of like it wasn't really animatronic, but it was a puppet kind of thing with some elements inside it that would like bite for the biting part, and then we had like a soft one for whacking against the side of the car. And the soft one, he kind of became quite attached to it and wanted to keep it in his pocket. Like the art department were like, we need to keep that in the box to take care of it. We only had one, and he's like, no, I need it. So then he had those scenes with it in his pocket. We're like, okay, we need to do something with it. And he was like, I have an idea about pushing it in Pitbull's mouth afterwards. And I was, during the fight, and I was like, yeah, fuck, that could be great. So we did a quick rehearsal just to make sure we didn't choke the actor in the car park, like just before shooting it. And I mean, blocking it out, because there was a lot of fights and stuff like during that sequence. And okay, cool. So we did it, and things like that, you know, and his performance. There was this kind of tragi-comedy thing that was just coming to the surface. So instead of trying to fight that, we like embraced it, and yeah. So that was what kind of changed across the course of shooting.
Sounds like fun.
Well, it's good fun. Yeah, really good collaboration. Yeah.